Oh. Oh, where's my crystal ball? Oh, there she is. Hello, good evening. Thanks for the like. Watch it sparkle. Yeah, she pretty. She pretty. I didn't put my heating pad on quite yet. I was like running late today. Can't explain why. Actually, I can't explain why. I just like lost track of time, honestly. Sorry, I'm like causing ruckus right now. Yes, and we're back at it. Where do I begin? With talking about, I don't know. Happy Black History Month. Yeah, this is the first live of BHM. Oh yeah, the Grammys just happened. The Scammies just happened. I will always call them the Scammies. Um, we got some fat W's for the community, which can't go unnoticed. Of course, they're deserved. But it also feels like, you know, 2025 Grammy winners. I'll just look it up. I just want a list. I just want, okay. Okay, so album of the year obviously went to Cowboy Carter. That's what's going viral right now. If I'm being honest, I haven't listened to Beyonce's like last two albums, maybe her last three albums. Like I used to be like a really big, like a really big Beyonce fan, and then I think it was the project that came out after Lemonade that I kind of lost interest, not because of anything that she did, but I just like it just like wasn't for me anymore like it was before, but I still like appreciate her and acknowledge her as the icon that she is. Um, Lemonade was a masterpiece and it should have gotten album of the year, and that was 9 years ago. 9? Right? 9 years ago? Yeah. Um, so that's just my opinion. She was also up against like Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, which that was a good album, and Tortured Poets by Taylor Swift. That was good too. Actually, I didn't listen to that. I heard it was good, but I also heard that there was like some weird lyrics in there. Um, Billie Eilish and Brat and Chappell Roan. So she was up against like some really like popular releases this year. I think it's interesting. I mean, like, Cowboy Carter is. It had a lot of like mixed reviews. Um, I'm glad that she got the Grammy for it, not only for Best Album, but Best Country Album, because the Country Music Awards didn't even acknowledge her because of racism. Um, Meanwhile, Post Malone, who transitioned from rap to country, got invited and I think won an award at the Country Music Awards. So we know that it's not just they're not prejudiced against pop artists or hip hop artists um, transferring over to country. They're just racist. And then best new artist. There was Ray, Benson Boone, Teddy Swims, Doechii, Shabuzi, Sabrina Carpenter, and this name I can't pronounce, but Chappell Roan took the crown, which is understandable. Um, it's interesting how these best new artists are rewarded because Chaperone and Sabrina Carpenter and Doechii, I feel like, have been in like music for years, years. Like I remember Sabrina Carpenter from Disney, all right, and that was in 2014. That was 11 years ago. Sabrina Carpenter has been putting out music for the past like over a decade. But she just now got nominated for Best New Artist. And when I feel like when out here Westerners when they say Best New Artist, they mean um, who's the best one to get commercial success out of these artists. Because when it comes to like K-pop, for instance, and it's award season, they say Best Debut Act, meaning who debuted in the last 365 days and made an impact on the industry. Like that's the true meaning of a new artist. But out here it's not quite like that, is it? Song of the year. So Texas Hold'em was up for it. Die with a Smile, Good Luck Babe, a bar song. Oh hell nah. I hate that song. I'm so glad it didn't win. A bar song, The Tipsy by Shabuzi. Oh, that's who that is? Okay. No. Hell no. Every single time I hear a bar song on the radio because none of my friends play it and I don't play it for myself. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on Spotify, I'm gonna look up a bar song, and I'm going to block it. I'm going to block it from ever playing. I hate that song, it pisses me off. Please, please, please by Sabrina Carpenter. That was a good one. That was a good one. I was bumping that shit too. Birds of a Feather, yeah, Fortnite, these all make sense. But of course, Not Like Us won. Not Like Us won. And let's just say that Freaky, I don't know, 69 God over there was kind of a prophecy because he said Kendrick just opened his mouth, someone go hand him a Grammy. Um, Hold on. So Not Like Us won Song of the Year, thank God, because it really is. It's like it became an instant hood classic. Instant hood classic. They were playing that everywhere, everywhere. Like it was my number one song of the year. I don't even know. I didn't even know I played it that many times. I thought I played Hiss by Megan Thee Stallion more. And actually, let's open up that can of worms. Um, because people were like, "Oh my God, Drake, you know, go!" Like, not Drake. Oh my God, Kendrick. Oh my God, Kendrick. Like, diss track of the year. Like, he really brought back the art of diss tracks. fully forgetting that Megan Thee Stallion came out with Hiss in like 4 months before that. She didn't even drop names. She didn't even drop names, but Nicki Minaj was on a 3-day, 72-hour coke rant. Megan Thee Stallion didn't even drop names, yet she had Nicki Minaj spiraling out of control. Megan Thee Stallion didn't even drop names in his, but she had the queen of rap spiraling out of control. The impact. The impact. And then 4 months later, Kendrick Lamar drops Not Like Us. And everyone's like, oh my god, the art of diss rapping is back. I'm like, as if Megan Thee Stallion's not the one who got the ball rolling in the first place. Give her her flowers. Also, I don't even think she was nominated this year, which is crazy because 2024 was honestly her best year. I mean, but I will be honest. It was her best year. I feel like commercially, like she did really well. Commercially, but I feel like Traumazine was it was and probably is right now her best collective piece of work. Anyways, country album of the year, Cowboy Carter. I'm not even going to. Oh, she was against Post Malone. And then, okay, so for best rap album, Doechii was actually the only female rapper nominated. Megan Thee Stallion wasn't nominated at all. She wasn't nominated at all. I really enjoyed Megan Thee Stallion this year. Y'all know that. She was my top artist. Doechii, I'm glad that she's getting her recognition. She's very talented. Pop vocal album went to Sabrina Carpenter. Out of Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, Chappell Roan, and Billie Eilish. Now, pop vocal album, the word vocal is throwing me off because if it were up to the vocals, it would be going to Ariana Grande. I didn't even listen to Eternal Sunshine, but I know in my heart of hearts that Ariana Grande could sing circles around everybody that she was up against. Howdy, y'all. Hey, thanks for the like. Watch it sparkle. Yeah, I'm talking about Grammys right now. Thanks for the like. Watch it sparkle. Yeah. But Short and Sweet, actually, I did listen to that entire album. I listened to that entire album, Short and Sweet. Out of all of these nominees, Short and Sweet was the only one that I listened to. And it's pretty good. Bedchem, Good Graces, Please, 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 Taste, are songs that I genuinely enjoy. I also think Sabrina Carpenter is a very fun entertainer. She's very refreshing to watch. So I really enjoy Sabrina Carpenter as a performer. Vocally, I'm not blown away, and I don't really care. She just has the package. You know what I mean? She's cute. She's cute. She makes catchy music. Also, Kenny getting 5 Grammys off of pure spite was enjoyable. No, literally. I think you just missed my rant about that, though. My rant being that I'm glad Kendrick got his flowers, but we need to credit Megan Thee Stallion for getting the diss track ball rolling in 2024. She came out with his in January. The 3rd week of the year. She was like, fuck all y'all. Ugh. And no one wants to... The facts. Thank you. Best music video out of Fortnite by Taylor Swift, 360 by Charlie XCX, Houdini by Eminem, and Taylor Swift by ASAP ASAP Rocky. Honestly, the only music video that I've seen for this is 360 and Not Like Us. And Not Like Us. Yeah, music video, best music video. Pop solo performance. Um, out of Bodyguard by Beyonce, Good Luck Babe by Chappell Roan, Apple by Charlie XCX, Apple, really, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, and Espresso won, obviously, Eminem was good. I'll take your word for it. I've never really been an Eminem girly. I think his voice bothers me. Like flow aside, I think his voice bothers me, so I don't enjoy listening to him. Pop duo slash group performance. Um, Not Like Us was LA versus the world. It really was, but also like the entire world sided with LA. um, so Die with a Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars won. Um, here's my thing. Here's my thing with Die with a Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. It feels okay. I enjoy this indie band called Tennis, and Tennis, they're like a husband and wife duo. Um, they're a husband and wife duo. They've been around for for a good while. I saw them live a couple years ago. Um, they're super cool, just super chill people, right? Lead singer plays piano. Her husband, I was gonna say her wife, her husband plays guitar, right? She has like big curly hair, right? And they just play and they sing. And when I saw Die with a Smile, the music video, I was like, this looks like Tennis. This looks like Tennis. Like, it looked like copied and pasted. It looked like Tennis with a budget. And I was like so fucking mad because I knew that Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars was gonna get like all this hype, but no one was going to look at Tennis. I thought that they just completely yoinked the Tennis aesthetic. So I'm not happy with Die with a Smile for that reason. Um, Grammy Award for Best African Music Performance. Um, Thames. I don't know who that is. I don't know who any of these people are, if I'm being honest. Oh wait, Chris Brown was nominated. Did he make like African music last year? Because I know he makes like hip hop R&B, right? But did he make like an African music, or was this just like an award just for black people? There's a difference between black Americans and Africans, right? Like, am I tripping? Song written for visual media. Skip, I don't care. Metal performance? Okay. That looks foreign. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not gonna try. Oh, but Poppy was nominated for metal. Good for you, Poppy. Grammy nominated Poppy. Latin pop album went to Shakira. Rock album went to the Rolling Stones. They're still making music? Okay. Best rap performance out of Glorilla. Eminem. Also, Like That by Kendrick Lamar was nominated. Nissan Altima by Doechii. Enough by Cardi B was nominated. Thank God. I'm so glad that was nominated. That was such a good song. What I am mad about is that Megan is still not nominated here. Not even for like Mamushi. Like she didn't have to win. She didn't have to win. She could have been nominated. Mamushi had the internet by storm for 3 months. You know how hard it is to hold a trend for 3 months in the micro trend era? Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm a Megan Thee Stallion dick rider. Like, she'll never do any wrong in my eyes. Even if, like, you know, she gets canceled for something, I'm still gonna listen to her. I'm still gonna like her. I don't care. That's my disclaimer right here. So I'm mad that, like, Cardi B, yes, Enough was really good. But Hiss also came out last year. Hiss came out last year. Mamushi came out last year. Otaku Hot Girl came out last year. And we're just gonna ignore that? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's ignore that. Let's just turn a blind eye. Best rap song going to Not Like Us. And again, Megan was not nominated for rap song either. Grammy Award for Best Dance Pop Recording went to Charlie XCX. Yes? Yes, Charlie XCX. Ooh, but Ariana Grande for Yes and was nominated, so that's good. R&B performance. So I didn't watch the Grammys. All right, I had things to do that night, but I'm actually very, very proud of Mooney Long for winning R&B performance for Made for Me. Like, like, y'all remember Made for Me? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody gon' love me quite like you. Like, thank you for that. I'm like, she won R&B performance, y'all. Because that song really, it had me in a chokehold. It had like Black Twitter in a chokehold, Black TikTok in a chokehold, like, and a couple of white people too. Made for Me was good. Engineered album went to I.O. I don't know quite who that is or what that is. It's kind of, oh, it's okay. It's okay. R&B album. R&B album went to 1111 by Chris Brown. I didn't listen to the shit, but I'm gonna assume it's good. Actually, no, I'm not because like the scammies. Mooney Long was nominated, so it could have gone to her, but I guess maybe Chris Brown did some numbers with that. I don't know. Global music album. I don't know who that is. R&B song. Saturn by SZA. Ooh, but Ruin Me by Mooney Long was in there. And so was Here We Go by Coco Jones. Best rock song, Broken Man by St. Vincent. Is St. Vincent really considered a rock band? Country song, Into the Architect by Casey Musgraves. Actually, okay, there might be one Casey Musgraves song that I like, if I'm being honest. Wait. It's with it. It's with K. Casey. Okay. The song that I like by Casey Musgraves is called Deeper Well, which was also nominated for something. So maybe she deserved that. um, Reggae album, Bob Marley, music inspired by Bob Marley. Okay. Dance Electric album, of course, Brat won. Of course, Brat won. Brat Summer, please. Dance recording, Never Render by Tame Impala makes sense. Makes sense, Tame Impala. Congratulations. Alternative music album, St. Vincent. I guess. Rock performance, Now and Then by the Beatles. Are we sure that we're in 2025 Grammys, or is this like what? Recording package goes to Brat. There had to have been a K-pop album that could have been nominated to beat that because like K-pop albums, the packaging, they're superior. Um, a lot of these are not worth mentioning, but St. Vincent really scooped up a lot of the alternative music category, and I'm just like, why though? Country duo to Most Wanted, Most Wanted by Beyonce, Miley Cyrus. Oh my god! So I saw this clip of Miley's like saying like, oh we won a Grammy, Beyonce. I thought that was super cute, but then the clip that I saw compared it to an episode of Hannah Montana Forever when Hannah Montana was nominated for a Grammy, I think, and then she practiced her acceptance speech, and in her acceptance speech she was like, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, I'm so honored to be in the same category as you. And now, all these years later, Beyonce and Miley Cyrus win a Grammy together. As a Beyonce fan and a Miley Cyrus slash Hannah Montana, I can never say that I'm not a Hannah Montana fan. That just like triggered so much dopamine in my brain. I'm like, it's good to know that, you know, these things happen. I didn't even know that these were Grammy categories. Like, these gotta be the ones that, like, they do not, it's gotta be the stuff that they don't present. Because I'm like, I've never heard of this in my life. There's no way that you can convince me that this is a category. Like, Latin jazz album, like, are they just like shipping out Grammys? Because that's not, they're not posting about this. Or they're not putting this in the, what am I trying to say? In the show, in like the 3-hour Grammy show, like, they're not presenting all of these. Like, Latin, rock, or alternative, like, I can't believe that these are Grammy categories. I mean, I can believe it, but like, they don't care. Are these more Not Like Us? Oh, yep, okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Damn. Like, if I knew that being like a professional hater would get me 5 Grammys, I would have stopped spreading love a long time ago. Like, it's time to spread hate. It's time to spread hate. Um Cuz spreading love, I mean, yes, it's gotten us our community. But spreading hate, Grammys and halftime performances. Like, can we be so for real right now? That's so funny. That is so funny. And the entire Grammy crowd was spitting the entire fucking song. They had Taylor Swift and Beyonce trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. Like, everybody in that hoe knew that song. So of course it won Song of the Year. Everybody in that hoe knows that song. And knows and loves that song. That song is so fun. It's so fun, but it's like, it's spitting facts. Like, he went crazy. He went crazy. He went crazy. Taylor was drunk white girling. Drunk white girling. She was. And you know what? Actually, okay, so I was going to, because it's time to spread hate. It's time to spread hate. It's time to spread hate. What was I gonna hate on? Oh yes, Taylor Swift. So, I'm glad that she's having a great time. You know, I'm glad. Actually, okay. Here's the thing. Here's my thing. Is this a safe space? Um, 9 times out of 10, 90% of the time, I can say with confidence that I I don't love seeing white joy. And it was very clear that Taylor Swift had a great time last night. Or the night before. Which is great for her. But it felt like because people are so obsessed with Taylor Swift's reactions to things for some reason, which I've never found quirky or funny or interesting or relatable, it felt like people that were getting their moment, like Beyonce, like Sabrina Carpenter, like Kendrick Lamar, even. It felt like their moment was kind of taken away just from people that are obsessed with how Taylor Swift reacted. You know what I mean? Like, there's this photo that I keep seeing on Facebook. Maybe I should get off Facebook. Um, that I keep seeing on Facebook. With like uh, Beyonce holding her Grammy and like, thanking the Academy and whatnot. Like, normal things. And then there's Taylor Swift in the background because she presented the award to her. She's in the background and she's just so happy. And that picture is going viral and everyone keeps saying like, oh, Taylor Swift is just look how supportive she is of other people. I'm like, shut up. And like just be quiet. Stop talking about that bitch for like 5 seconds. And I'm making it worse because I'm talking about her right now. But it's like Beyonce just won her first Album of the Year Grammy of her career, and she's been in this hoe for almost 30 fucking years. She's only the fourth. She's only the fourth black woman in history to win Album of the Year at the Grammys, and y'all are talking about Taylor Swift being like really happy for her in the background. Oh, shut up! Shut up! Shut up, please! Please be quiet. It's like, can we just like, can can we congratulate Beyonce? No, because everyone in the comments, because like there's another thing that's going viral. It's Beyonce's reaction to her name being called. She was like, she froze. She was like, was that me? And everyone in the comments was like, she's so bad at acting. Like she bought that award. Like she didn't deserve it. Like Billie Eilish deserved it. Taylor Swift deserved it. And I'm like, if Beyonce wanted to buy that funky ass scammy award, she would have bought it years ago. She's been a billionaire. Ugh, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. If she wanted to buy that award, she would have bought it years ago. So no. There's two sides of this, right? And there's like a little part in the middle where like normal people are just congratulating her. There's people that are like, oh my god, Taylor Swift, like she's so admirable for like just being so happy for her. And then there's people on the other side being like, she didn't deserve that fucking award. Beyonce's so overrated. Like she's not even relevant. I haven't heard about her in years. I'm like, oh, where are you living? Do you live in Kansas? What do you mean you haven't heard about her in years? Like, can we just take 5 seconds and be so fucking for real? It's fine. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, yeah. Oh, you know what else went like micro viral? Chapel Roan, when she accepted her award for Best New Artist, she said um, that recording artists deserve health care and stuff, which is a very noble way to, use your 15-second acceptance speech. Yeah, that was admirable of her. And as a gay person, because, it's like stereotype that gay people love Chappell Roan. As a gay person, I don't care. I don't care. Pink Pony Club is good. Pink Pony Club is good. But I would never listen to it on my own. You know what I mean? Because, like, I heard it on the radio the other day, and I was like, Pink Pony Club, I wanna keep on dancing on the Pink Pony Club. Like, I was, like, vibing. But I was like, would I listen to this by myself? No. No, that's how I really judge, like, that's how I judge pop music. Because pop music, it's gonna be everywhere you go. Like, it's gonna be at the mall, it's gonna be in the car on the radio, it's gonna be at the club, like, it's gonna be everywhere. But what do I want to take home with me, right? Like, I heard Taste by Sabrina Carpenter. I heard Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter, both on the radio and out and about. And I was like, these are songs that I want in my library, in my sanctuary. That is my messy ass room. These are songs that I want to listen to. And, like, I feel like because the political climate is so bad, because they usually do this. If you look at the history of the Grammys and the Oscars and how the awards line up with politics, what I'm saying will make sense. I'm it's not a conspiracy, it's just a pattern. I've been watching these awards for a long time, and pattern recognition is a skill. Um, so every time politics looks really good for um, minorities, then the Academy looks really bad for minorities. That's when they give all the awards to, like, the white folk and the men. But when politics looks really bad for minorities, then the Academy is like, oh, you know, the we can't lose, you know, we can't lose the consumer, you know. We can't lose the consumer. So here, all the gay people, all the black people, all the women, they get accolades during these trying times to make us say, hey, at least we have an award. Thanks for the like. Watch it sparkle. So we look at the political climate. I can assume that you guys know what's going on out here. Um, you know, minorities and America as a whole took a really big L. You know, and it's looking mighty crazy out in these streets. So that's how the politics are looking. So it's really funny how all of a sudden the Grammys have oh my god, they're just giving out awards to black people. Every like black person that was nominated won. And like instead of giving Best New Artist to Sabrina Carpenter, because low-key I thought that she should have gotten it, they gave it to a gay person, Chappell Roan. Do you see where I'm going here? Because let's just say that our political climate is just as crazy as it is, but they gave Album of the Year to Billie Eilish, for instance. You know, Black Twitter would be on fire, like, oh, another year where Beyonce went without Album of the Year. Another album that was nominated and didn't get it. Oh, here we go. When is the Academy gonna stop, like, doing this to her? When they're gonna stop snubbing her? You know? So, on top of fuck the government, fuck this, fuck that. You know, like, so it just feels like I'm so happy. I'm so happy for these artists. Like, Beyonce is someone that I have been listening to and looking up to since I was like 3 and 4 years old. I grew up with her music, right? Her music fucking raised me. I'm so happy for her. And I'm happy for Kendrick Lamar. I've been listening to him since 5 ever. I'm so happy for him. And I can't ignore how coincidental this all is with the timing of everything and all that. It's like, can we just, like, again, like, can we just be for real? Can we just be for real for like 2 seconds, please? Please. Please. Like, don't let these wins distract you from the bullshit that is going on in our country. And it feels like a really big look over there moment. Like, can we please, for the love of Christ, be so fucking for real? And then, like, it was. I think it was on Grammy night where I went out to the bar. Went up to the bar just for a quick drinkity drink, and what was going on? Oh, Taylor Swift was being mentioned on like ESPN or something. And then someone next to me was like, "Oh, I hate that bitch. Like, we can't have anything. She's gonna ruin the Super Bowl." And you know what? As much as I'm not a Taylor Swift enjoyer, I'm just like, and maybe she doesn't need to be on ESPN. Like, she doesn't need to be on ESPN. Is she? Is she gonna be on the field? No. Okay. Maybe let's not talk about her right now. Like, and it feels like these networks and these like social media sites and like everybody is just like bringing her name up, not only for relevancy but to like as like rage bait. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. And then but like I just said it's time to spread hate, right? It's time to spread hate, not in like a rage baity way, in like because when Kendrick was spreading hate, he did it for the integrity of West Coast, the integrity of hip hop, his own brand. He did it for the people, he did it for the culture. Rage baiting does nothing for the culture. It does nothing for the community. It does nothing for the West Coast. It does nothing for hip hop. Like, rage bait does nothing. So, if you're gonna spread hate, at least be good at it. That's my request. Like, it's like it's time to get into like our hater era, but like be good at it. Have receipts, right? Have a reason. Have a reason why you're hating. At least 3, right? Like, think of it as, you know, a classic 5 paragraph high school essay, right? You need your thesis. You need to state your reasons why you're hating, right? I hate so and so because this, that, and the third. In this essay, I will explain this, that, and the third in grave detail. And then, first point, you start going down the list of everything that person did wrong in that category of why you hate them, right? Quotes, receipts, cite your sources. I want it in MLA format, double spaced Times New Roman, all right? You hear me? And then you go with your second reason, you need another quote, another cited source. Third reason, same deal. In your last 5th paragraph, you restate your thesis and then you apply why you hate this one thing or person to greater society. How to be a hater 101. I actually like those are like essays that I write when I'm stressed. Like, I love writing, and I I think it was during the 2020 election that I was so nervous. I was I was so nervous that to calm myself down, I wrote a 5 paragraph essay, formatted just like that. I looked up like a prompt online, and I finished the prompt that night just to have something to focus on that wasn't that. Like, I don't know. That's like a crazy way to cope, but that's me. That's me. And I think the it was an essay about how I hate people and why I hate people, but also why, not like hating people, but like why I thought I hated people, but then I actually don't. But that was an era where I genuinely felt like spreading love. And well, that was 5 years ago. We're in an era of spreading hate ethically. Because, like, someone can be a hater and do it for good, some with spite. If you're spiting someone who's a menace to society and decent folks, that balances the spite. Exactly. You get it. Like being a hater just to be a hater is like, what? Let's take Megan Thee Stallion versus Nicki Minaj, for instance, right? Megan Thee Stallion dropped a song. She didn't mention any names, but she definitely went after the people that were supporting her abuser and attacking her. Um, as a survivor, she definitely went after those people, but she didn't drop any specific names. And then Nicki Minaj went on a 72-hour coke rant, right? And she dropped her own little diss track called Bigfoot. Remember that? With the AI cover, the AI generated cover. And Nicki Minaj Nicki Minaj made fun of Megan Thee Stallion for being abused by someone that she was close to. Like, that's hating for no reason. She also called her, like, tall, which is, like, not an insult, it's just an observation. Um, like, Nicki Minaj said some really nasty things about Megan Thee Stallion. Like, she said that she got her nose done, which she probably did, or, like, it's just really, really good makeup. But, that's beside the point. Cosmetic surgery is not as big of a deal as marrying a registered sex offender. That'll never be the same thing. That'll never be equivalent, right? So Megan, Megan's song Hiss, she was spitting facts. She was like, hey, like, if y'all if y'all want to side with my abuser, go side with my abuser. Just keep me out of it. Like, get out of my comments, get out of my DMs. You know, download JPay. Since y'all got so much to say, schedule a conjugal visit, cause he in jail. Like, she was like, guys, like, just be so fucking for real. She really just said, leave me alone, let me live my life. And Megan, and then Nikki said, well, you got shot in the foot because you're tall and you got a nose job. What? Like, what are we even, like, can we, again, can we be so fucking for real? 5 seconds. I'm not asking for much. I'm asking you to be so fucking for real for 5 seconds. See, I don't even know how I got on that right. Oh, yes. Ethical hating. Ethical hating. Yes. Yes. And ethical spite. Ooh. This song's pretty fun. I don't know. Okay, a sign of affection, original soundtrack. I'm probably gonna have to look into a sign of affection or something, because there's a bunch of songs on here, like a bunch of little instrumentals on here, and every time like, I hear them and they're so good. Like, There's one on here called Notice Me Now that is in my liked songs now. A Thorn in One Side is also liked. True Feelings. Ren, that was just playing. Oh, hello. Oh. One called Conversation. Driving My Life. Another one called Sprout of Reflection. Um, like, these are just like fun little instrumentals that I enjoy, and it's all from A Sign of Affection. And I'm just like, how? What is a sign of affection? You know, like what even is that? I want to know. Maybe this year I'll get a better ring light. This is my like second ring light. I only got it because I needed a tripod because my tripod broke. What if it looked like that? Like, would you guys still like watch me and listen to me if I look like this? Like, I'm sorry. Oh my god. So yeah, you're scaring me. I look like a Whoville character. Like I look like a Dr. Seuss character. I just tucked back in, and friend, it's giving Martha Wayhu. Oh my god. I'm sorry. All love though, respectfully. No, yeah, like that's not my real face. Like, but no, like I like kind of can't unsee it. Like I kind of can't unsee it. And I need to like double down and watch My Happy Marriage. I need to watch My Happy Marriage because every little instrumental that I hear from that song sounds so good and sounds so sweet. I need to watch My Happy Marriage, but I'm afraid that My Happy Marriage is not happy. Like the same way that I watched Marriage Story with Scarlett Johansson and that one dude who I think is like really hot. What's his name? It's not Keanu Reeves. Oh my god, what's his name? What's his name? He's like really tall and he has like long black hair. What's his name? And he's not the guy who played Severus Snape. What is this guy's name? Oh my god. Scarlett Johansson. I can't remember. But I watched that movie, Marriage Story, right? And I heard Marriage Story and I was like, keep your hands off. Oh, has a good killer soundtrack. Very goofy at times and contemplative at others. The Asian actor. Oh, you mean Scarlett Johansson? No, I'm kidding. Oh my god, I'm kidding. I'm thinking about. No, he's like white? Question mark. And he's like American, and and he was in a movie with Scarlett Johansson called Marriage Story, and I can't remember his name, but I think he's so hot. Imagine if I did all of my lives like Adam Driver. Yes, yes, that's exactly who it is. Okay, so we're looking for a white guy. Got it. But like, I watched the movie. I saw the title Marriage Story, and I thought it was gonna be about marriage, and it was, but it wasn't. It was about divorce, and I was like, oh fuck, and it was really like it fucked up. Like not like sad, but like it was like a drama, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. So I'm afraid that my happy marriage is gonna be a not so happy marriage. I'm really afraid of that. It doesn't look like it'll be, but I feel like there will be some. I feel like I'm gonna cry if I watch My Happy Marriage, and I'm scared of that. Like, I've been very numb to my feelings for the past like month, and I don't want to feel things for the time being. Because once I feel things, things start getting complicated and messy and exhausting, and I'm just like, what if we just turn that off, boop, and just never thought about those things, you know? But I want to watch it. Also, I don't think I'm anywhere near watching Castlevania. I think I've lost interest. I feel like I've mentioned that on here before, but like I genuinely feel like I've lost interest, which is a crazy time to lose interest because the new season just came out. So it's like, wow, what a waste. Anyways, what is this feeling? Fervid as a flame. Does it have a name? Yes, yes, loathing, unadulterated loathing for your face, your clothing. Let's just say I love it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl. With simple letter loathing, there is a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. I forgot the lyrics. I forgot the lyrics. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Stay hating. Oh, Nocturne season 2 was fun, but I wish some things happened differently. But hey, Alucard's new look was good reference to the games, where he's like all white. I know what he looks like. I know what he looks like. I know what he looks like. Because that's my man. Goated. There's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I can admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing, loathing you my whole life long. Dear Galinda, you were just too good. How can he stand it? I don't think I could. She's a terror, she's a tartar. I don't mean to show a bias, but Galinda, you're a martyr. Well, these things are sent to try us. Oh, Galinda. Poor Galinda forced to reside with someone so disgusting, can't fight. Like, anyways. That's the kind of energy that I want Kendrick to bring to the Super Bowl next week. Loathing, unadulterated loathing. Yeah, yeah. For your face, your voice, your clothing. Let's just say I love it all. Because it's just so fitting. But yeah. Spread hate ethically with reasons and your sources cited. Yes. Keep your community close. Right? Spread hate. Keep your community close. No. It's like I sound like I'm trying to like make a cult. I'm not trying to make a cult. I'm trying to say that some people deserve to be hated. I need the unadulterating pettiness, that good shit, if you will. Yes, exactly. I'm not saying to start a cult. That's cult it is. That's literally what I just said not to do. Don't start a cult. I'm just saying some people deserve to be hated, and if you do hate, cite your sources. Cite your sources. Cite your sources. Hate ethically, unadulterated pettiness, if you will. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining today's live stream. I go live here on YouTube, Kenn's Canopy, every Tuesday and Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Happy Black History Month. Happy Tuesday. And I will see you guys this Thursday for more shenanigans. See, if it's to let people feel the consequences of their own actions, it's not a cult. You're onto something. If it's to let people feel the consequences of their own actions, yes. Yes. Have a great night, a great day, a great whatever you're having. And I will see you guys in 2 days. And goodbye.